Al?
Sure.
All right. All right. So Al, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. Just trying to get these boys in place. Just trying to, they need help. They deserve it. They need help.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're really wanting to help them out, to get them what they need. Okay. All right. Well, great. I'm glad you're here and wanting what's best for them. So, what do you think needs to happen here?
Oh, they got all kinds of issues, all kinds of problems. All kinds of abuse, and they were in really bad homes. And
Okay. All right. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, you adopted these kids, and knowing that they needed a home, and knowing that they came from a pretty rough place, and so. What can you tell me more? I mean, what do you think? What is your major concern right now? What's the first thing that you think needs to happen? Most important.
They just need to get it together. I don't understand. All they care about is they want me to buy them this, buy them that. Take them here, take them there, and then they turn around and they steal my stuff.
Oh,
and
wow.
They break into my house.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's got to be. It's got to be frustrating. I mean, and it's kind of like you're doing this really great thing. I mean, it's pretty remarkable that you've adopted these kids and on your own, and that you've done that.
Well, nobody else wanted them.
Right. I mean, that's. I mean, it's just. Gosh. I mean, that's really what the world needs is more people that are willing to take on these kinds of responsibilities. But you've done that, and it's not always rewarding for you because now you've got these kids, and now they're stealing your stuff and breaking into your house. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So what? So what's? How have you started to address this with them? How are you guys talking?
I say, don't touch my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch my stuff. Stay in your own stuff.
Okay. So you've tried to establish some rules, and one of the rules is you have certain stuff that they're not supposed to get into. Okay.
And they know what they're not supposed to touch.
Okay.
They know.
Okay. All right. They know because.
One of them was in my room last week. He went in there and he locked the door.
Okay.
He was going through all my stuff. He was in there for an hour.
Oh wow.
Going through my stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay. So that's a nice clear boundary. This stuff is in your room. So your room is off limits. Is that right? I mean, that's where you don't want them going.
Pretty much,
or
unless I'm in
you,
there.
Unless
I'm in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that seems.
The only person allowed in there is me and the cat.
Okay. All right. Well, that seems reasonable. All right. So you. So and the other day he actually went in there and locked you out, and he stayed in and went through your stuff while you were outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay. All right. So that's concerning. All right. Okay. So that's one thing is your stuff and keeping. And which boy was this?
The oldest one.
Okay, the oldest
Yeah.
one. Okay. So one thing is the oldest boy getting into your room and that incident that happened, and so we're certainly wanting to come up with some ideas and ways to manage these guys as much as possible. And 4 boys, you've really got your hands full, so we got to try to figure out as many strategies as possible, like kind of a game plan, I guess, huh? For how to keep them out of the room.
My hands are way full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
I do it all.
Yeah. Working and taking care of the kids and the whole thing. I mean, that's a tremendous. I can't get over what a huge responsibility you've taken on, and what a good thing it is too. But
I'm like their angel.
Okay. Well, so where are we at with ideas? I mean, are you? What are you feeling like right now is the next thing to have happen? Like, are you worried about him getting in your room again? Can you lock the door? Is there?
I told him if he does it again, I am going to beat him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that?
And my brother thinks, my brother and my mom think that I'm way too easy on him.
Okay.
That I should have already beat them down.
Okay. All right.
All of them.
Okay. So we're kind of like your family, where you come from. That's kind of the way it's handled.
Oh yeah, my mother's a devil.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they would. So in your family, like, getting beat was just kind of like that's the consequence for doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. I try not to put my hands on him too much.
Okay.
you know, I roughhouse with them and stuff, and play around with them, grab their heads and shake them around and bump them up into the wall and stuff. But that's just playing around. I try not to,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. All right. So I
'Cause
guess
I know what they've been through. I know what they've been through.
Okay.
I know what they've been through.
Okay. So, yeah, it's, I guess, so there are two different things. I mean, one thing is like kind of roughhousing. And I guess, you know, we can talk about that in terms of like what that is. I mean, what is it to roughhouse, and, you know, when is it, you know, and it's, you know, I suppose even that can go too far, right? I mean, I guess people could get hurt.
Oh no, they love it.
They love it. Okay.
They love it. Yeah.
But it's a different thing than, I mean, one thing is, I mean, very different, because one thing is you're playing,
Right.
and everybody's laughing,
Yeah.
and something else is you're punishing them. You're angry, you don't want them to do something, and so you're trying to change their behavior, right? So to me, I see very different things going on, right? And it sounds like the thing that you're concerned about is that when you get angry, when they do something, you're trying to correct their behavior, like you're concerned about hitting them out of anger, and that's not, that even though that was the way that you were kind of raised, it sounds like that's actually not really what you're wanting.
I would rather not hit.
Okay.
I'd rather not hit.
Okay. And it sounds like particularly because of where they come from, it's important that you, I mean, it's just kind of your personal preference. You don't like hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also saying that because of where they come from, it's especially important that you not be physical with them in that way.
Yeah. I try to do other things
Okay.
other than hitting. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And everything you've tried has had some success, but some limitations as well. So you're trying other things. And what are some things that you're doing that you found that are working?
Well, I mean, they're grounded. 3 of them are grounded right now for 2 months,
Oh my gosh.
and one of them's grounded for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's tough, right?
Yeah. Fighting at school, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep telling them that they're going to end up on the news dead. I'm going to be watching the news, and they're going to be dead on the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're really.
And they can't put me through that.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
That's I can't deal with that.
Okay. All right. So you're really afraid for them.
You know, with all these crazy people out here,
Yeah.
every day you watch the news and somebody's kid is dead in the bushes somewhere.
Right. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, you really fear the worst. I mean, something horrible happening to them.
Mm-hmm.
And but
That's why I don't let them out of my sight.
right. Oh, okay. Okay. So you have a very strong fear. You're really active. I mean, you're doing everything you can to think of. You're grounding them, which means that you're keeping them even a closer eye on them. But they're kids, and their view is different, right? They're kind of like, they're obviously not as worried about these things.
All
as
they want
you
to do
are.
is get out the house or play on the game. That's all they care about doing.
Mhm.
That's all they care about. You know, when they were younger, we used to do lots of things together. You know, we used to live in New Jersey, so it was different then.
Mm.
There was more going on, more things to do.
Okay.
But now that, I mean, they don't care about me. They don't care about me. And I do everything. I cook, I clean.
Okay, so yeah, you start to feel pretty unappreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Has there been a time? Can you think of the last time, maybe, or a time recently that you did feel appreciated?
No.
Not. Gosh, that's gonna be hard. I mean, that's the way it is for you.
They
day in and day
didn't
out.
even wish me happy birthday.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, that's too bad. Okay, let's stop for 1 second.